This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. Today we are going to discuss about Selenium API Get Method process. For that, first we have to create one project. For that, I am going to the left pane of the Eclipse and going to new. Then on I'm clicking on project. From here you will get a Maven folder. Then from on expanding you will get this Maven project. Once you click on next, you will come to this screen of the new Maven project. So create a simple project as it mentioned, then click on next. But here what is the workspace location means where you created this workspace, it will going to save your project over there. So now here I am going to give the project group ID name Selenium API Get Method and copy the same group ID to as artifact ID and finishing it. Now here we will get the project get method. Now if I'll expand, we'll get a lot of folder which is SRS main Java, main SRC main resources, SRC main test Java, SRC main test resources. This SRC main Java and SRC main resources, these two folder is used by developers. For QA testers, we are using this test and test resources, this two folder. And as per our discussion, this POM XML is keeping all our dependency file. So I'm clicking, double clicking over here and going to this POM XML. Now I have to add all the dependency which we have discussed in the previous um, discussion. So I'm going to that PPT and copying one by one all the dependencies. So copy and pasting. Sorry, here before proceeding, I have to put a tab dependencies so that inside these dependencies we will keep all the dependencies. Dependency dependency files. Sorry, repositories. Now I'm going under copying the next whatever is there. It is JSON. So paste it here. Then after that, I'm copying this POI. It is used whenever we are going to call the parameters from outside or using Excel. So that time we'll use this POI. Then Hamcrest library is always used to integrate, means create the build and push it into the Jenkins, and then after if we need it to GitHub. So that is there. Then I'm copying this test and dependency. This is used to process the testing of our code using the test-ng. Well, then we have XML path. This XML path is nothing but using this we are going to call few functions for XML. Then after we copy this REST assured we are going to test. So we need the REST assured API details. That is there. Now I have this GitHub. It is not needed now, but I'm keeping because let me I want to move all my projects to get GitHub. Then at that time I need this, so I'm keeping all the things right now. Now I got all my dependencies over here, and you are able to see this Maven dependency is empty now. If once I will save this, and if I'll go to this project and refresh it, then all the dependency means whatever the jar file you needed, it will get reflected over here. So this part is completed as per our discussion. Means our setup is ready for going to API testing. So now here in this SRC test Java, I am going to create one package and giving it this name get API method. Get API method and finishing it. Now under this package, I'm going to create a class that is whatever I have some test case for here which we are going for test this. So this test case name I'm going to take test case 001 get method and copying and pasting on this class and finishing it. So we are able to create this class. Now I have to create one method public void get employee and details method. Using this method I am going to fetch all the get method data. So now here though I am going to create it in test ng build, so I am putting test annotation to execute this file and this Java class file. Then I am importing this test annotation from the test ng. Now here I am going to put rest assured dot base URI. So and here what is the URL we are going to test? I am going to keep in this base URI. So as per our discussion, I told I'm going to test this base URI. So I'm copying it and pasting it here. Now after doing this, we have to start this rest assured. So for that, I'm putting rest assured HTTP request equal to rest assured dot given. So from here our sorry, here we have to give it as a request specification, and using this request as I am creating one object HTTP request and rest given we are initiating. Now from here we have to put one response, and here response equal to HTTP request dot sorry, one second. Here what I'm going to sorry I am going to call the request method dot request method and argument. Method dot given method dot get comma, then I am putting what we are going to test. So this is slash employees. Okay, now we have import this response iOS. So it is now put this response copy dot get body dot as string because whatever the body it is come either in XML or JSON. So based on that we have to make it as a string. So I am putting a string variable and giving the variable name as string response equal to this. Now whatever the value will come, we have to system.out, then we have to put the response body is put and give a plus sign and keep this. Now till now we have to execute and check what is coming up. So right click, run test engine. Now you have to check that this field is executed and it is keep running and you are getting a test run one and it is passed. Whatever the response body you are getting, this is all the things. Now here in our ppt we have like the get method and this is the response body you are getting. Then we have to verify this status code and status line. For that I have to take this response, keep it and get status and putting it, though the status code is an integer, I am putting it int status code equal to this. So now here I'm putting system.out and checking what it is printing. So here I'm keeping this, the status code is, then keep a plus sign and put this status code is there. Now you have to verify it is coming or not. So using this asset dot asset equal to give the status code and it is 200. So this is our first and we have to, this is our means we are going to verify our status code whatever is there it is coming out not. So let me check and go to test ng and verify this and you are able to get this status code is coming or not. Yeah, here you are able to get the status code and it is passing. Here actually I made status t status. Okay, so I did some spelling mistake. Now it is okay. So we are getting here. Now we are going to verify the status line. For that the same response will take and put get status line here and keep it a semicolon and here we put it as a string. string and give the variable name status line equal to this. Now again the same thing we are going to do. We have to write what is means print what is the system line. So the status line is here plus I give the status line, and after this I want to verify this whatever the status line we are getting, it is correct or not. For that I am using the same assert equal, then put this status line and put the string variable here, that is this one. Then save it. Now again you have to go to this one and execute it. Okay, now it is get executed and you are giving the status line, the status got this, and this execution is getting passed. This is the positive flow. Let's see, you want to test for the negative for this status line, and here I am going to this 200 and making it 1 and saving it and executing this test ng again, and here you are going to check the fail case and you will get a failure result as here, and here whatever you are getting the expected is this, but the we found it is this. Actual expectation is this one, it is telling, and actually is this. So this expected is not equal, so it is going this error. I am putting this here 200, and here let in status code we have to verify for the same region, and we have to save, and again we have to execute this test.ng file, and here also we will get that the status code is getting failed, and we are getting the failure bill, and whatever the error it is throwing expected 201, but we found 200. So expectation is 201, but here whatever the status code it is coming, it is coming 200. So our expectation is not matching the actual, so it is getting failed. So let me change and make it as 200 and keep executing again. So whatever the result it will come, it is a pass, because whatever the status code it is exactly matching, and what are the actual and expectation is okay. So we are getting the pass result, get employee detail pass. So now the actual and and the actual and expected result first, and we are getting. So this is all about the get method on API Selenium execution. Hope you guys understand it and get some knowledge. Thank you for this session.